'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Venavis. You are unlike the other invaders.
Thanks for
You
noticing.
have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
Well, first of all, it's really nice to be noticed that I'm not like everybody else, so thank you for that. What do you mean by our slumber, though? Who are you?
I don't understand the slumber bit. Who are you?
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
But, okay, let's start from the beginning. I have a few questions. You are actually an ancient elf. Like, what I'm hearing is you are like, don't take this the wrong way, but like old as dirt kind of thing.
So, you're elves from ancient times, before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan.
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan.
Excuse me?
We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over.
Wait, that's not right. What are you saying?
You would not know truth. Shemlin history is as short as the pool of your years.
What did the Imperium do then? Are you saying it wasn't a war?
The war of carrion feasting upon a corpse, yes. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is the well? What does it do?
What is this Vira Balasan exactly?
It is a path. One walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
I know.
More than that, you need not know.
Okay, but what if I want to know? We also mean you absolutely no harm. I'm here to stop Corypheus, and that's it. That's all I want. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to fight you, nothing.
We did not come here to fight you, nor to steal from your temple.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them.
Thank you.
When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
I'll admit the idea of fighting the last of their kind does not thrill me.
Same.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
Morgan, we're gonna become allies with them. I'm not killing what is potentially the last of the ancient elves for the well. There's some things that you just don't do.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Morgan!
Morgan! This is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Where do I go? Oh, here?
He said the elves destroyed themselves.
He did.
Before my countrymen came along.
Yeah.
Could that be true? I can hardly believe it.
This would be our guide.
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
She turned into a bird.
She did. She can turn into a lot of things, Cole. Honestly, the more and more I learn, the more and more the elves destroying themselves makes sense. Question is why? What would have caused them to just turn on each other? And then why does history remember Tevinter as the bad guy? He said carry on feasting on corpses. So that would imply the elves are already gone, dead, forgotten. Or on their way to being, as it were. So Tevinter just came in and it was easy.
You have any idea how much this place is worth?
Don't let Solus hear you say that.
Admit it. You were wondering.
Of course I was wondering. Please, are you kidding me? But Tevinter just came in and cleaned up, basically. They could easily make themselves the victor, no problem. Because there was nothing left anyways. Are these all... Look at the various gods. In Mage, there's one... There's some missing, but... That's who they all are. This is insane.
Penshra!
Oh, sorry.
Gilas Velathan!
Sorry.
Just a quick look around.
I don't want to make our guide angry. Whoa, look at the ceiling. That's beautiful. Your temple is beautiful. I don't know if that makes a difference, but it is. More wolves deeper in. Do we think we'll catch up with Morrigan, or like Morrigan's gonna pop back up at Skyhold going, surprise, I'm here, because I don't know what we're gonna find. Okay. Where are we? There's really no sounds of fighting or anything, right? So many little hidden spots in this temple. So little time. When everything's said and done, can I come back and take a look around? Cause like, we're trying to be big heroes and save the world, so could I? Is that possible? Please? I very much don't mean anybody any harm. I'm just very nosy. You know? Oh, okay. Oh, we're just stepping in. There's no way around. Okay. In the water.
The Sentinels are holding against the Venatori.
Count your blessings we're not still fighting both at the same time.
Yeah, I am.
Vir Sumiel.
Okay. Oh, look at this. Is that a wolf? No, dragon? Okay. Interesting. Up the stairs then? This place is incredible. That art looks newer. Huh. Do you think one of the Sentinels did that beforehand? Weird. Okay, up these stairs. They sure... I mean, I know this is Mythal's temple, but they sure made sure that you knew it going up the stairs. Like, there's nothing but Mythal and wolves everywhere. Oh. Is that... I can't... Oh, thank you. They're letting us take some treasure. Oh, thank you so very much. Which way do I go now? Is this it? Or, I guess, through the door? Thank you for being our tour guide. It was very nice meeting you. Okay. Well, good news is we can help a little. Maybe save a few of them. Oh, no. No! You. Okay. Dead? Dead and dead. You. Oh, I gotta get up. Here. No! Okay, you got him, Bull. There's one still... Wait, is the other one dead? Yeah. Is that it? All right. Onward, then. Hello, it's nice to meet you. That is a large hammer you have. Very impressive indeed. So through the doors? I guess I'm just gonna keep following the door. Whoa.
The Well of Sorrows.
It's loud and so cold.
That's... something.
And there's the
How
alluvian.
has such magic lasted?
I don't know. And you saw the alluvian up there, right?
I want them dead before the master arrives!
Kaltora Virethan.
I will swim if I must.
So close. The well knows its vessel.
and those who would despoil it. Stand aside, Inquisitor. The trials you set me, I have overcome. As a courtesy, leave now. Or not at all.
Okay. We need to talk, Calpurnia. There are things that you don't know, things that I know, that maybe we could talk to each other about.
No, Calpurnia. We have things to discuss.
True. I did not think you so civilized. You serve your people. You have one last chance to save them. The Well of Sorrows overflows with knowledge, power abandoned by those the elves worshipped as gods. To walk the Fade without the anchor. That is what the Well of Sorrows will give Corypheus.
That's not necessary. I like the enthusiasm behind it, I do, but why do you have to be the vessel?
If that's the case, why isn't Corypheus clawing at the well?
I will carry it like a jug brimming for his use. Can you not see? I knew you would take the well for yourself, to ransack its wisdom to try to defeat Corypheus. But you'd still be just a child, playing with a sword. Corypheus will wield it as a master.
Corypheus plans to bind you. Calpurnia, you're never going to be free. Everything that he is going to do to you will be excruciating in a variety of ways.
Once you've drunk from the well, Corypheus will use a ritual on you. You'll be a mindless tool, enslaved to his will.
Where I come from, idle tales must be proven.
Here, the page with his binding ritual. He tried it on your master, Erasthenes.
How could you know? And these runes, no one has written in these since... He made so many promises, and everyone a lie. Then he discavern Vas. He was to give Tevinter a true leader. If Corypheus would misuse me, he'd misuse them too. I was blind.
You did this all for Tevinter? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's why you joined Corypheus, to see Tevinter rebuilt.
To see her reborn. Slaves allowed their true potential, corruption excised. Tevinter was the cradle of civilization. Imagine what her future could be. A crafter of wonders, standing against the savage Kunari. A beacon for all.
Then go and rebuild Tevinter, Calpurnia. Walk away from this. This doesn't have to end the way that you think it does. Go. Free Tevinter from itself.
Perhaps Tevinter does need a strong leader. Be that woman while you can.
You mock me, Inquisitor. As if you'd let me walk away.
I'm letting you.
It's a good idea. Maker knows we could use a reformer or 10 back home.
If Corypheus triumphs. Listen, if any power can challenge him, it lies in the well. Perhaps its price is too high, but if you can take it, humble him.
I will.
Vitae Benefaria, Inquisitor. Do not follow us.
I won't, Calpurnia.
I will give you some time. I go to confront my master.
Good luck.
Then I will return to Tevinter. If there is anything left of me.
Abelas!
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Okay. But Calpurnia's gone. So maybe we can just walk away and leave them with their well, and everybody can go home happy.
Corypheus needed Calpurnia to use the well. Without her, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it.
At what cost?
Do you even know what you ask?
No.
As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
So so all this knowledge, what, just stays locked away? Forever? It just sits there and nobody gets to learn anymore? Is that why we are where we are now?
It's better that knowledge remain in the well, never passed on. You'd rather destroy it.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
What of the price? What is it?
Gifts like this don't come freely.
No boon of Mythal was ever granted without cost. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
And what happened to Mythal? Do you know?
Is it possible this Mythal might still exist?
Anything is possible.
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked by Fen-Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dreadwolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder?
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Vira Belasan remains. As do we. That is something.
Interesting. And where will you go now? After, well, I guess the well isn't here.
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
The Imperium went to great lengths to expunge Elven history. You might be the last to know the truth.
Would the elves of your lands listen to the truth?
No.
They might. Would it hurt to try?
It very well may, Shemlin. Yes. It may be that only Uthenera awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity never to awaken, if fate is kind.
Thank you for watching the well for all this time and for giving us this chance.
Thank you for this gift, Abelas.
Do not thank me yet, Shemlin.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
There's something.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so... hungry.
Oh, that's not good. Wells shouldn't feel hungry, Morrigan. That's not normal.
Seems like that should be a concern.
Knowledge begets a hunger for more. I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service. Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
You want to drink from the well? You really and truly want this?
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
What does everybody else think?
Thoughts?
It all seems ghoulish. Let Morrigan use it, if she wants it so much.
So many voices. They would be in your head, talking over you. You
Voices?
don't want them.
Any chance this well could help us against Corypheus? I say you take it.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Morrigan, the well is yours.
It's yours. Morrigan! Are you all right?
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah. I am intact.
Good.
There is much to sift through. But now we can... The Illuvian!
Through the mirror!
It is done.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
You seem very certain of that, Morrigan. Is that something to do with the well?
You sound pretty certain when you say that.
The Well of Sorrows held many voices, and they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom, secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
Good. Good. That sounds terrible. That sounds like the news I really wanted to hear today.
But he's not a god yet, is he?
Not yet.
Good.
He is both powerful and immortal. But he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has infested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
Oh, is that it? Just kill a dragon like it's nothing?
Just kill his dragon. Why didn't we think of that before?
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
Excellent.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Thank you.